you, Chris Brown, you've been getting a lot of people, man. Now, and you've always given it to Michael Jackson. But now you're getting people where they say, man, Chris is better than. You know what I'm saying?
That's
How
cap.
do you take that?
That's cap.
I'm glad you said that.
That is cap.
And the reason why I'm saying I'm glad you said that, because I don't consider myself better than Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And we already know when it comes to dancing and things of that nature.
You got that? Yeah, you was the OG with that.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not better than Michael,
yeah,
how can Chris Brown be better than Michael?
At all.
Yeah, but how do you take that? You just say like,
I mean, I stayed the hell up out of it. I don't keep it 100. Like, I kind of back off it. Like, my personal take on it is like I wouldn't even be breathing or even being able to sing a song if that man didn't exist.
Right.
So I don't know if they look at it as the Jordan Kobe thing, but I can't even look at it. He's light years away. Like you get what I'm saying? Like there is no competing with him. You know what I'm saying?
Is it crazy?
No, hell no. I got shrines and this shit in here of this man hanging up in my house. Hell no, I ain't better than Mike.
What up, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, man. Real quick blog for y'all. You guys heard that clip there. Chris Brown, on this promo run. New album about to drop, the Breezy joint, within a couple days. Hit the comments. Let me know if y'all are, patiently waiting on that thing. Like you're intrigued to fuck with that album. Is the hype still there for the Chris Brown fans? He's had a long run. I was shocked to see this is his 10th album. I was like, damn, that's wild. Number 10, that's a big milestone. But what we're really here to talk about is the whole comparison conversation. And that's a very, very slippery slope, right? That ish gets tricky very often. Like, comment a time where y'all seen a similar situation to this and it played out in a bad way. Things went left. You know what I mean? Because we know in the music industry, hip hop, pop music, just all the genres, a lot of these artists are egomaniacs. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, they sometimes can be their own biggest fan. But at the same time, there's a lot of very humble artists out there that like to give, praise and props out there to other artists and recognize the greatness and talent, coming from all over the place within the music world. You know what I mean? It can just be a recipe for disaster. Chris Brown was like, nope, that's cap. Stop it right there. It's just full-blown cap. You know what I mean? Like, and he didn't just say, hey, Mike's a legend. He paved the way for me. I mean, he did say that. Like, if Mike didn't do what he did, he wouldn't exist. But he didn't just say that, that Michael Jackson blazed that trail. He said he's light years ahead of me. And side convo, I'm a bit confused, yo. Like, no disrespect to Big Boy, but what was Big Boy talking about? I'm a little confused. Like, Big Boy's that dude, great radio platform. Like, everyone flux with Big Boy, but I'm just a little befuddled as to what in the fuck he was talking about when he was saying, yeah, like, MJ's greater than me, so like I know he's greater than you. I didn't get it. Was that like an inside joke that went over my head? I don't know. Jump in the comments and let me know if it was. But Chris Brown, wasn't having no parts of that. Basically, he didn't say it, but I'm gonna say it. The way he reacted was like, that's blasphemy. Stop it with that cap. Light years ahead of him. And he has shrines of him all over, what do you say, his crib? I mean, I could see it, right? Like, obviously, we know Chris Brown 100% had to be inspired by Michael Jackson in a major way, especially with all them dance moves that he be doing. Killing it, man. Like, for real. You guys remember, what award show was that? You guys remember when Usher was out there doing his little version of the moonwalk with Michael Jackson? And I forget, there was someone else was out there as well. Please tell me it wasn't Justin Timberlake. Yo, what happened with Justin Timberlake? Y'all remember? He did some old flunkery and, disrespected the industry or whatever. I don't know. People don't fuck with Justin Timberlake anyways, and I'm tripping. I know who it was now. It was Ginuwine. It was Ginuwine. Well, like, I don't know why Justin Timberlake even popped in my head. I mean, I know we've seen him throw on the MJ outfit before in a video or somewhere and do his best version of the moonwalk and everything, but we know no one does it like Mike. But yeah, I'd just be bringing these things on the fly, and when I was like, man, who was that out there? With Usher, Ginuwine, obviously, but who was that out there? And for some reason, I was like, couldn't have been JT. But he was getting such a crazy co-sign, collaborating with Jay-Z, his thing with Pharrell and everything. Like, he was getting a lot of love in the industry. So, you know, it wouldn't have been crazy to think that he might have graced the stage with Mike before. Hell, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they did do something together. I don't know why I'm tripping off this Justin Timberlake-ish. But back to what I was talking about with Ginuwine, Usher, Michael Jackson killing it at that one award show. That was epic. That was some of the dopest ish ever. And real quick, y'all, hop in the comments and let me know who you think is the nicest with the dance moves. Like, you guys remember that one Ginuwine video where he was dancing and he had the broom. The broom was floating and everything. I can't remember what track that was. Yo, we need more Ginuwine. Ginuwine, can you make a comeback? For real, man. Same OG was my issue. Catalog's dope. You're a legend. It just feels like I ain't heard from Ginuwine in forever. But Usher was nice with it as well. Both definitely were amazing with the dance moves. And then we know Chris Brown is kind of like the next generation. And, you know, he does his thing as well. And the point is, all this, I believe, all these artists that I'm speaking of had to be heavily influenced by Michael Jackson. I mean, there's no question. And in another side conversation, as I was talking about Justin Timberlake and Michael Jackson, we all know about that mishap with his sister. But back to the lecture at hand, Chris Brown handled that very well, very mature. He was about to get baited in, you know, to say something dumb and disrespect a legend and, you know, a legend who's passed on as well. He was not having no part of it at all, and good for him. And aside from that, like, he was mature and didn't get on an ego trip, but I truly believe he truly believes that as great as he is, he can't hold a candle to Michael Jackson. Y'all hop in the comments. Let me know what you think about this whole convo. Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, the best artists, you know, when it comes to the dance moves, the different variations of the moonwalk and all that. Let's discuss it all below. And again, I want to know who's waiting on this Breezy album dropping in like, what, 3 days or something like that. And, you know, on another note, Chris Brown looking healthy, right? Pause, right? He was looking healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, I don't know, man, Chris Brown just looked like he was partying a little too hard, but he looks healthy. He looks focused. Got nothing but respect for the legends of the game. 10th album on the way. Let's talk about it all below in the comments. And aside from all that, who else is some, you know, legendary artists with the dancing and all that? I remember seeing a whole discussion before where someone was trying to, you know, discredit Mike, like, oh, he took the moonwalk from someone else or this, that, and the third. I mean, I think a choreographer actually showed Mike that, but he took it and did his whole thing to the next level. You know what I mean? And a situation, as I was asking for y'all, if anyone remembers a situation where there was kind of a similar narrative, like, yo, people say you remind me that you remind them of such and such, like Dave East. And Nas, I remember people saying like, oh, Dave East is the new Nas. And when Nas was talking about it, he said, no, he's Dave East. Like, he just didn't care for the comparisons. I've seen that before a lot of times where people will say, no, I'm not the new such and such. I'm me, myself. But kind of similar situation, but a little different. You guys remember the whole Action Bronson on ESPN. Obviously, we know him and Ghostface Killer sound a lot alike. And, Action, Ghostface Killer, the Wu, most definitely certified hip-hop legends, no question, living legends. But, someone, and this wasn't a new narrative. They both had heard this numerous times about how they sound similar. And, they mentioned it to him, and he did the whole well, he ain't rapping like this no more. You know what I mean? And things almost went bad. But like I said, not the same situation, but similar, I guess. But that'll conclude this one. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Hit them comments. Let's talk about all those talking points, everything we chopped it up on in this one. The dance moves, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, Chris Brown's career, paying respect to the legends. And real quick too, I'll say this and then I'll close it out for real this time. You know what I mean? Make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're new, y'all. This Jay Coffee Talk. I drop videos all day, every day if you're new on music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And I talk all over the place in circles like I'm doing just now. But Juelz Santana just did the whole Drink Champs. And they actually mentioned how Juelz kind of kicked off Chris Brown's career. That was what Nori said. You guys remember that? Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me stop. I know that sounded downright ludicrous. My voice all fucked up as well right now too. Not under the weather, but not 100% right now. But Run It. Juelz got on the remix version, or maybe that was the original. I don't know, but the point was that they felt that without Juelz hopping on that thing, Chris Brown's career might have not took off like that. I don't know. I mean, I know he had Lil Wayne on the next single. I miss those days. Y'all remember that? Obviously, that was the 2000s, but even in the 90s, like the R&B tracks with, artist, a rapper spitting a verse on there. I miss that, like Mason 112 or, different ish like that. You know what I'm saying? A rapper gets on the remix version or is just on the original, like on some collab ish. I miss those days, man. For real. But that's it. Thanks for watching. It's Coffee. Can't wait to hear what everyone's got to say in the comments again. That's what we do over here. Coffee, talk it up. Catch you on the next video. And I'm gone.